This is a collaborative discussion amongst three friends.
You are a bandwagon Swiftie.
Wow.
LaCroix.
How have you never had a Choco Taco?
Well, I don't know what a Choco Taco is.
Do you do MMA? Because you're really wide.
So tell me, what's in your beverage center?
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No, my eye twitch isn't bad right now.
Let's talk about the process. How are we going to help you obtain the best home at the best possible price, terms, and conditions that we can? Boom! Welcome to Shootin' the SHT. How's it going, boys? What's new? We are in the dog days of summer, August 6th. What's going on?
I can't believe it's already August 6th. When was our last podcast?
It's been a while. I'm not sure what happened. All of a sudden, it just wasn't on my calendar anymore. I'm not sure.
Drawing attention to it immediately.
The situation has been.
It's not your fault.
No, I know.
You've been a little busy, Nate Dogg.
A little bit, yeah.
A couple photo shoots here and there.
You guys as well. You're equally busy, traveling here and there, everywhere.
Yes. Well, I've been traveling in a little bit, but it's about to ramp up.
Where are you guys going to go next?
San Diego, New Orleans.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Maybe Salt Lake City, maybe Vegas. Am I missing one?
No, you probably should skip one of those. I think it's
I would think
probably the Salt Lake City one, to be honest.
Skip that, go to Vegas.
You're not missing out much there, I don't think.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City.
I mean, EXPCon's fun, but
yeah. Is that what? So is it all for EXP or is it different?
San Diego's fast forward with EXP.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans is the National Association of Realtors annual conference. Salt Lake City would be EXPCon.
Okay.
And Vegas would be Zillow Unlock.
Zillow Unlock.
Yeah.
Whoa. And speaking of the dog days of summer and coming events, we have one of our own coming up.
We do. We're going to talk about that.
Jumping the gun over there. Easy.
Ooh,
Big fella.
Hey, sorry about
Still
that.
just catching up here. And Big Nick just got back from a trip to a beautiful coast and beaches and sunshine in Iowa.
I was out in the Midwest. Yeah. It was a nice trip. Yeah, very excited. It was a fun time. Went out to Chicago last Friday. Spent Friday afternoon and evening in Chicago. Got some deep dish pizza at Lou Malnati's.
How was it?
It was 9-1.
Whoa!
It was much better than the last time I had it. And it was, I think, you had it in the restaurant. We waited 35 to 40 minutes. Came out piping hot. Had a nice little IPA to wash it down with. It was like a good setting. You know,
Sounds very pleasant.
It was nice. So we got 2 pies. We got a regular cheese for the girls, which I had a couple bites of, which was very good. Then we went with the Mike's Hot Honey, which had like pepperoni, sausage, some other kind of spicy thing on it.
And honey hot sauce?
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
It was good. And it was tomato based. I'm a big buffalo guy. I love spicy stuff. But when a pizza doesn't have red sauce, I get a little bit turned off most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's got to have the red sauce base. Only exception is Pure Pizza's buffalo chicken pizza. But
That's a good pizza.
yeah, it's my take on that. Like barbecue chicken pizza. No, I'm not. I
You're
don't
not a
want
big
pizza
fan?
with barbecue sauce.
That's fair.
But anyway, this is deep dish. It was phenomenal. So we did that, and then it was supposed to pour, and we actually somehow got lucky, and we had this window between like 3 and 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And we went on an architecture tour on the boat, which I did with Linda when I went out there for the NAR leadership meetings. And we were out there.
Shout out Linda Arquette.
Shout out Linda. Yeah. And we did a little tour. The girls were like, we're going to go on an architecture tour. And actually, Lucy was really excited about it because Lucy and I, once in a while, will play a game on our phones together. And it's like a city builder. So we had some of these buildings in our cities.
Nice.
Like the St. Regis and the Sears Tower, which has some different name nowadays, whatever it's called. But we did the architecture tour, and it was wonderful. The tour guide was great. My wife loved it. The girls had a good time, and we didn't get a drop of rain on us for that.
Beautiful.
Then we walked back along the Riverwalk back to the hotel. We got some gelato on the way back.
Nice.
And then it started raining.
And
so,
then,
Lollapalooza was going on in the city at the time, so there was packed. There were people everywhere.
I was going to say.
Then we went to bed and woke up, and it was raining cats and dogs. And we were about to go walk out in our rain jackets, and we went out. I'm like, I'm already soaked, like 3 seconds into this. Let's hop in the car, and we just drove around the city and like found parking spots. And then the rain stopped again, thankfully, and we went to Portillo's.
Okay.
Which is like famous Chicago hot dogs and Italian beef.
Was this breakfast?
Yeah, we didn't even have breakfast. We went right to lunch. By the time, a 14-year-old girl showers and gets her hair done and all that kind of stuff, it was practically 10:45 before we left the hotel. So we went to Portillo's, got a Chicago dog. You know what's on a Chicago dog?
Tell me.
You don't know?
No, tell me.
I don't know off the top of my head either.
Well, it's a boiled hot dog with like a steamed. It's almost like an everything bagel bun, but I forget the name of it. It's not an everything bagel.
Is it beef or is it a pork mix hot dog?
Let me look it up. It's I believe it's a beef dog. Beef. Chicago hot dog. It is a poppy seed bun.
Oh,
Yes.
fancy.
And then there are sliced tomatoes, chopped fine onions, a pickle.
Fine onions.
Yes, very good. And mustard, I believe, is the conglomerate of toppings.
Okay, sure.
On a
Good word.
Chicago dog, yes. And it was delicious. I really enjoyed that dog. It was nice. And their Italian beef was also very good. They're famous for those things. So it was a nice little morning snack.
Sounds lovely.
Or meal. And then we went to the Magnificent Mile.
Because a morning snack was the hot dog.
We walked around some shops, and then we went to the Bean, which I didn't see last time I was in Chicago.
Okay.
So that was
Did
cool.
you pose and hold it up?
Lucy did.
Okay.
Yeah, she gave it the old one of those. And and then we hit the road and drove out to lovely Iowa.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long
some
was that
corn?
drive?
3.5 hours with a couple of
okay.
stops, almost
Not too
4
bad.
hours. Wasn't too bad at all. But let me tell you, it was the most boring drive of my entire life.
A lot of flat, nothing.
As soon as you get out of Chicago, like 20 minutes outside of Chicago, it is farm after farm after farm. And there are literally 2 turns the entire way.
It's all
Actually
straight
sounds
away.
quite peaceful.
It's probably peaceful, but also boring.
Yeah. It was cool at first. Like, oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I'm like, that's the same.
It's a lot of the same.
Same
It's just
farm.
cornfield, silo, cornfield, silo.
One of my
barn.
best friends, Tyler, is from Iowa, grew up in Iowa, and he used to always say there's 2 roads in my town. It's in and out. Those are the 2 roads. That's it. It's just all straightaways for the most part.
It
Yeah.
was insane. So, I mean, I'm lucky I didn't fall asleep. Die at the wheel.
Yep.
So that was lovely.
I'm
You
glad
and
that
your
didn't
family?
happen.
We're lucky.
Well, we went to the University of Iowa. My daughter played in the Junior Olympics for AAU in field hockey.
Hell yeah.
Got selected. There were about 90-ish girls that were there, and they get split up onto different teams named after different countries. She was placed on Team Ireland. They went 4-0-2, so 4 wins, 2 ties, and they won the gold medal game in the last 45. Well, actually, they tied it with 45 seconds to go. Yeah, and then they won in a shootout.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it was cool. And it was a big mistake from Team Spain, let me tell you. They were in control of that game.
Wow.
And a girl got inside the circle. You guys probably don't know the field hockey rules, but the girl got inside the circle with 45 seconds left, and the girl hacked her with her stick.
Ooh.
So it was what they call a stroke. It's like
Sure.
a penalty shot in soccer, kind of.
Right.
And so she had a free shot from about 10 feet away from the goalie, punched that in, tied it up, and then they scored all 3 times in the shootout, and the other team only scored twice. So, yeah, a little gold medal.
for Team Ireland.
Yeah, so that was my trip in a nutshell, my 5-minute version, whatever.
That was great.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Sounds like a lovely time.
But University of Iowa town's pretty cool, though. Let me tell you.
I bet.
If I were to go back to college, University of Iowa probably would have been up there, you know?
Wow.
Why is that? What about it drew you to it?
The campus was beautiful, and the town itself was just kind of pretty quaint. And there were just bars and restaurants everywhere.
Very walkable?
Very walkable.
Okay, yeah. I like a walkable city myself.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was small, but yet they were like I went to a very small school, Nichols College, small business school up in Dudley, Massachusetts, and there were I think 2 bars in the entire town essentially.
Oh no.
And like very limited food options and things
Right.
like that. And this
Yeah.
was just like bar, restaurant. I'm like, man, I wouldn't want to be there now. There's no chance I want to live there right now.
Sure, yeah.
But like going back to college, like the big football stadium,
I was gonna
Big
say, big
Ten.
sports
They're
school.
big into
Yeah.
big into football. I
Yeah,
know that.
Caitlin Clark went there, obviously all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, this would have been a cool place to go to college.
Yeah,
and I
sure.
would have gotten the hell
Why
out of
not?
there after that. But yeah,
Taking the road out.
Yeah, that was my trip to Iowa. Now I'm back, tired. I need a haircut, so I apologize to the viewers.
Yeah.
A little shaggy.
Isn't that
Getting
funny?
Very gray too lately. I noticed. I'm like, it's
Wow.
creeping up into
Embrace
my
it.
head.
Ooh.
It's
Embrace it.
Yeah,
Age gracefully, go salt and pepper. It's a good look.
yeah.
George
Stress,
George
lack of
Clooney.
sleep.
It might
All
be
the
some
above.
of everything.
It might be. He's getting older.
Yeah.
But and it's the dog days of summer. It's also the dog days of his life. Just kidding.
Wow.
No, you have like at
Wow.
least 5 more years.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Wow.
Yeah, so now I'm back for a couple of days, and we're going to San Diego. which
are.
I need to find a way to get
Fuck.
excited about because I'm kind
Jesus.
of not right now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
It's like people think that you're going away. You must be like it must be leisure most of the time, even if it is a conference or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just traveling
Yes.
itself
It's
is
a lot of travel.
exhausting.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm not I'm taking the fall off from conferences. A lot of conferences we usually go to in the fall.
I would
them
too,
all
man.
out.
And
Yeah.
I'm taking them off because my daughter's going into her freshman year of high school and her field hockey schedule came out, and I'm not missing her games to go to. And even though they're beneficial, we learn a ton, we make good relationships. I'm not going. I'm just not doing it. So
So this is like your last hurrah for the year.
yeah, and I was already in the mode. I was already there. I'm like, I don't need.
I feel like you're also in the part of your career now where like you've made a lot of connections and relationships, and like you can nurture those.
Yeah.
Nurture those, and then obviously you have a lot to do on the home front here. So
Yeah. I love them, but I'm not gonna miss important.
Yeah,
It's only 4 years.
your
and she's
family is
gone.
the most
Yeah,
important thing.
absolutely.
Yeah,
You need a
Absolutely.
rally for this last one. You're a rally guy. I've seen you rally before.
I am. I'm just it's
Boot and rally.
oof.
Well, then I have a packed fall, and normally we travel together, and he's just
Yeah,
sending me
You're
off
gonna be-
on my
You're gonna
own.
be solo. Well, he kind of like raised you up, and now you got to fly, baby bird.
I gotta
That's
fly
out of the
right.
nest.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
travel the country on my own this fall.
And you're
I
gonna
might
be
go to New
representing-
Orleans with you because I believe
New Orleans.
I believe her season ends like the first week of November for the most part.
we go.
LaLa.
There is a Thanksgiving tournament that I have to go to, but in between, I think I'm free, and I might go to New Orleans.
Let's go.
I've always wanted to go to New Orleans. My dad went to a conference back when we were Century 21 with Bobby D down in New Orleans, and I heard
God.
stories about New Orleans for years about how much he loved it.
That must have been wild.
Yeah, so I've never been. It's one of the cities in this country I have not been to.
It's magnificent.
And I would love to go. So I might go with you to NAR.
I did go out to Anaheim with you when you went to NAR, so
But
I was
you're
there to
not
support you.
president yet. But still,
That's the year I went with you, though, was president-elect year.
Oh, that's true. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think I'm gonna have to go.
Prepare your liver.
Are
Prime
you
it.
gonna eat prawns
Oh, we're
with
good
me?
at that.
Prime your liver.
Love prawns.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna suck them down?
Yeah.
A little spice on
Yeah.
that tongue?
Do a good
All right.
boil. Anyways.
New Orleans. We went for my wife's 30th birthday.
Yeah.
And that was a blast.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. A trick that you guys will probably learn if you do any amount of research is like, you can go to Bourbon Street, have fun there. It's cool. It's exactly what you expect.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like drunken rabble
Jazz
rousing.
clubs and stuff.
Well,
Like, I'm excited for that.
Not really,
Really?
though. This is the
Okay.
thing. Old school New Orleans is more in the outside of actual Bourbon Street. That's where you go to party, Bourbon Street.
Yep.
But
We don't party.
yeah, go if you want to go get like genuine, like listen to like go to a jazz club where
Get
there are
immersed
people.
in the culture.
Yeah, and like there's some great kind of restaurants outside the beaten path. Like in Treme has a reputation for being a little bit sort of run down after the hurricane, but it's kind of starting to build back up. And I think that it has sort of gets a bad rap. But there's a restaurant there called Dookie Chase's, which was a place that civil rights leaders used to go and stop in to eat there. And the woman who started it has been around for like she's I think 90 years old or something, and it's a family restaurant still in her family. It's the best Cajun food I've ever had
Really?
in my life. Like even compared to all of the other restaurants there. Obama went there. It was like the hot spot for a lot of civil rights leaders all throughout the 60s. And it still is like to this day a huge institution. So Dookie Chase's in Treme is like
Dookie
is
Chase's.
a really good spot. You'll have some of the best food of your life. But you'll have a blast. Make sure you go and get beignets while you're there. That there's a I forgot what the coffee shop is, but it's right there in Jackson Square. It has a very European feel to it because of the French Creole influence. So there's a lot of like buildings where the architecture is obviously like very beautiful, but they have like this really intricate black wrought iron gates and fences that go like scale the entire faces of the buildings, like the whole facade. And near Bourbon Street, there is a mansion called the LaLa Mansion. That's supposed to be haunted. Look into the backstory of it. It's a little brutal, a little macabre. But Nicolas Cage at one point bought the LaLaurie Mansion, and
Cage.
to write the great American novel was what he was supposed to have done. I don't think it ever ended up panning out.
I didn't know he was a writer.
I didn't know either.
Maybe he's not.
Yeah,
He
I don't
didn't
think
do
so.
it.
I don't think so. But he bought the LaLaurie Mansion at one point. The LaLaurie Mansion has traded hands. But if you guys get the chance, go on like one of those horse-drawn tours of the
Nice.
city. And
John
it would,
and I, that'd be cute.
Yeah,
that would be so cute.
Horse-drawn carriage with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, get a little
Absolutely.
spice on your tongue. Have fun.
I'm looking at Dookie Chase's menu right now. We got some shrimp dookie, Creole spice,
Shrimp
boiled
dookie.
shrimp,
Yeah.
deviled egg, pickled okra.
Yeah, okra. Yeah,
Okra.
they have jambalaya. I had the jambalaya there.
I'm not a
It was
big okra fan.
incredible.
Barbecue shrimp, oyster Norman, crab
Ooh.
cakes, Dookie's toast.
Yeah,
Got the Creole gumbo.
gumbo.
I'd
The
have to get
gumbo
some of
is
that.
insane.
Nice.
The gumbo is insane. Yeah. Go to the Carousel bar too. There's a Carousel bar. You guys can get. I think the signature drink is a Sazerac, maybe. And then there's also a restaurant called the Napoleon.
Okay.
The Napoleon has this signature. It's like I forgot what the name of it. It was like a 76 or something, but it's almost like a champagne Pim's cup kind of thing. It's not too sweet from what I remember. It's really good, goes down easy. And at the time when we went, the mask mandate had just been lifted, so it was a little bit nerve-wracking. But you could take drinks to go. So you could like walk from restaurant to restaurant, and you could get to-go cups of like the champagne and whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good
That's
time.
cool.
Yeah, you guys
Do you
have
remember
fun.
the Pim story that we shared after I went to Taylor
Yes.
Swift? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get a pint? What the hell is this?
a point to Pims?
Speaking of England, yep. So, anyway, we just skipped right over San Diego. We got that coming up in like 3 days. My God. Did we sign up for any adventures?
So they're doing it a little different this time. Because it's always interesting with those where you have to, everyone signs up for their afternoon adventures or morning adventures.
The cool thing about
And it's-
Fast Forward is it's a half a day conference and they do like bonding adventures.
It's really cool.
in the
We've gotten to do
afternoon,
some really cool stuff, but it's always tough because you plan ahead and you book these things and then you're there and it's like, oh, so-and-so, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm doing this. And it's like, oh, I'm doing that.
Right.
And you got to kind of figure it out. And sometimes you want to pivot. But this year they're doing, it doesn't look like you really have to book anything. There's golf one day if you want to do it that you would have to book.
It's already sold out, I think.
But the other day, I don't think there's really anything. There's like a hike one day if you want to do it. And then the other day, they rented 2 massive catamarans for everyone. You don't have to book it. It's all set. And they just rented 2 huge catamarans. And the whole group's going out on catamarans.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This
Now,
is
this is
Anaheim?
Southern
Diego.
California.
San Diego. Oh, do the hike if you can.
Yeah. Did anybody watch Shark Week last week?
No.
Big Shark guy.
I
Obviously.
used to watch Shark Week all the time.
I am. It was
Yeah.
probably my least favorite Shark Week in many years.
Really?
Yeah, but I still watched quite a bit of it. And the reason why I ask is like the grand finale or one of the last episodes on Saturday night. We were watching it in the hotel room out in Iowa.
What else do you do in Iowa?
Had to
good
do
point.
with breaching sharks in Southern California. Now, breaching
Great.
sharks, when they come out of the water to attack their prey.
Okay.
So they like lunge out of the water, like full. I think they call it a Polaris, so like a full. They're completely out of the water.
Yeah.
And it's a very common hunting tactic in New Zealand for white sharks. I'm just nerding
That's
out.
cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now all of a sudden, juvenile sharks are doing it in Southern California. Juvenile white sharks.
Great.
They picked
But
up on it
They
somehow.
they picked up on it, but yet get this, they're not actually hunting. They
They're
were
just doing
trying
it.
to figure out why they're doing this because they're not attacking a seal or a sea lion. They're just literally lunging and breaching out of the water. And they're
Right.
juveniles. And so they did this whole episode on like looking into this and why are they doing this? And they pick up this habit somehow
Learn
like,
behavior.
across the world.
Yeah.
Or, like they never did this in North America before. And now all of a sudden they're doing this right off of San Diego. And essentially, after the episode, the conclusion was that these sharks in Southern California actually migrate down to some bay in Mexico in the winter, in that they're using this ground as a training ground to train how to hunt. So that when they get down to Mexico, because now there's reports of them breaching and doing this Polaris in Mexico. So now these juveniles are using this ground literally just to lunge out of the water to like practice how they're going to
That's
hunt. When
wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I kind of hope we see a lunging white shark. When
Watch
we're
your
on this
toes on that
To bring this
catamaran.
full circle. That's what exactly.
They're pretty
Well, it was like-
smart, huh?
Yeah.
Last
Jeez.
year was cool out there. I did the kayaking, and I didn't know until right before that we were kayaking among sharks.
Oh yeah.
Nick was all excited. I took a picture for him. And then the last night we had a tsunami warning. We were having dinner right at that cove,
Yep.
and there was
Anything
there
come
was
of
a
it?
big earthquake.
No.
No. Okay, that's good.
But I was
But,
getting like text messages from my wife, like it's on the national news. It's like a
Yeah.
tsunami warning. in
Whoa.
Southern California.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, no big deal. We're having water at the coast, right? Dinner at the coast, right?
I was eating
We're
dinner,
good,
and I
babe,
kept
don't worry.
looking down at the water to see if it was pulling back.
Yeah.
And fortunately, we were good.
That's good. That's good.
So yeah, it's gonna be a quick trip. We're going in and out. Talked to my guy Jeremy Larson last
Yeah.
week, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna be there on Monday? We're playing Torrey Pines." I'm like, "We don't land until like 2:00, so shit."
Well, how long are you guys there?
We're literally flying in Monday, and then flying home Thursday morning. Conference
okay.
is a welcome party on Monday night, and then Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning conference.
You wouldn't stay for the full week?
I mean, I got do, Nick.
Yeah,
I
that's
got to
fair.
sell
30
some real
bucks.
estate.
That's
you know?
fair. That's
30
fair.
bucks.
Keep everything moving.
Are you not able to like do things like remotely from there?
I
Really?
mean, a little bit.
A little bit.
It's
but
not the same.
Yeah.
You can't code as easily.
Ah, that's what he means by he's
Yeah.
got to do.
But I mean, the good news is we never have any travel hiccups or anything like that.
No,
so
not at all. Not at all.
I'm guessing that was sarcasm.
Are we flying
a
direct?
little bit. No,
I booked the flights. I should know that.
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll end up. I did look. There's a San Diego, Texas.
Great.
So hopefully I booked the right San Diego.
Oh my god.
I heard about the snafu with the
Which one?
situation. Yeah, the one where it was like the wrong.
We were
the wrong
on the
flight,
plane.
right?
We were on the plane
Yeah.
heading to.
Did we ever tell this story in the podcast?
No, I don't think so. So we're all aboard the plane, and we were in Charlotte, and we got on a quick flight to what we thought was Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And we're all boarded, getting ready to push back. I'm all buckled in. I'm looking out the window. Nick and Kelsey.
Now hold on a second. We actually had a layover in Charlotte for like 3.5 hours.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Then we all walked to the gate. We all walked on the plane. There were 3 of us. So like,
So no one picked it up.
Nobody
No one
picked
was
it up.
like, "Oh, that's weird."
Well, and to
that's
his
not the
credit-
right state."
So I was at a window seat, and then Nick was behind me. Kelsey was behind him, and the pilot came on, and he's like, "All right, folks, we're going to be pushing back here in just a minute. Short, 40-minute flight to Charleston, West Virginia." And he kept talking, and I'm looking out the window. I'm thinking, like, why did he say West Virginia? Like, he must have meant South Carolina, because I never knew there was a Charleston, West Virginia. So I actually didn't think much of it. And Kelsey, thankfully, stands up and says, "Did he say West Virginia?" And the flight attendant goes, "Yes, ma'am." And Kelsey goes, "Nick, you did it again."
You did it again.
And so we all
second
stand
time I
up.
booked the
Really?
We all
wrong one.
stand up. Flight attendant runs up, grabs the captain. We grab our stuff. We go up front. He's like, "You got to stay on the plane for security reasons." He goes off. Pilot was awesome.
Yeah.
He's talking
He
about
was a
where
golfer. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, "We
where
want to
you
conference
playing?
golfing." Yeah.
where you actually going. So they ultimately let us off the plane.
Wow.
He made the baggage guy get our golf clubs. He's like,
No.
Yeah, the
good.
baggage guy
kidding.
didn't want to
Yeah.
get him.
Jeez.
He wanted to just send all our stuff to West Virginia.
Okay.
And he made him get all our stuff.
There you
Well,
go.
almost all our stuff. Poor
Almost.
Kelsey's bag went to West Virginia.
Okay.
But we got off, and then we had a nice drive, about 3 hours, the time of the layover that we were sitting there, to drive to Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that baggage guy really, really stuck it to us because he didn't want to get our bags.
I don't blame
And
him.
he was the same guy that rebooked our flights home because our flights were coming home from Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah.
And first he changed Kelsey's name, put her middle name first.
Yep.
So she got flagged at security. And then we went back, corrected that, went back to security. And then he had the wrong birthday for her.
That
so
guy
then she
was.
had to turn
That guy
around from
was
security
so
a
done.
second
He
time.
was so done. Yeah. Yeah.
And we were working on about an hour of sleep at that point. So
Yep.
it was really fun rushing
Nice.
to the gate with all the
Nice.
errors. Yeah.
Nice. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we won't have a repeat of that. Hopefully.
I hope not.
Hope not.
He says, "I hope not."
I
Third
can't
time's the
guarantee
charm,
anything.
right?
Can't guarantee
Sure.
anything. So yeah, next business venture is a travel agency, so I never have to book my own flights.
There you go. Well, you have an assistant. Have them book the flights.
I don't know if I think John should just manage travel.
I think that would he probably is very diligent and would do a great job with that.
I'm very OCD. I would read things like 10 times before
I think
hitting
you'd get
book.
the state right at the very least.
I'm just like San Diego, Santiago.
Whatever.
Tomato. We'll figure it out.
You got there.
The other day, Jen's like, "What time's your flight?" I was like, "I'm not sure. Nick didn't forward it." She goes, "Nick booked it again?" I was
Oh,
like, "Yeah."
no.
She goes,
Yeah.
"Are you sure you're going to the right San Diego?" I was like, "I hope so."
I hope so.
So then we're going to San Diego, and then we come back. Then we're having our own event.
Yep.
So we're very excited about that.
We
Coming
are.
up on August 20th, called Forward. So, events are super important to us. I think really to any agent who values this as a career, not just a
Hobby.
job or a hobby. Yeah. So I'm a firm believer that my career really started taking off when I was willing to put myself in rooms with people who were doing a lot more than I do from a business perspective. And people not only who are doing more, but who are willing to share, who are willing to help out, are willing to give you the playbook and the roadmap to help other people get there as well. So I think agents who have that mindset of contribution and when they're willing to do that really help push the careers forward of those who are willing to accept the advice and more importantly, take action action on that advice. So I know that's been huge for us. It's been a breath of fresh air over the last really handful of years, but even much more so since we got involved with EXP in finding agents who are, again, willing to pour into other agents and help them in their careers and move it and get it, build it for the next level. So we're trying to bring a little taste of that home right here to the Ocean State, little roadie. And we got some wonderful speakers coming in August 20th in the afternoon, just an afternoon. I know a lot of agents, can't spare too much of their time to improve their business. So, we're talking
Venom.
12:30 to 4. So not that long, not that big of a commitment. This is brand agnostic. It's not a recruiting pitch. It's nothing like that. It is simply agents coming together, sharing what's working, masterminding tactics and strategies, and helping you get that business and your career to the next level. So, John, talk to us a bit about Forward. Talk to me about events. Talk to me about why this is important. Tell me more.
Well, like you, traveling to these events, you always get plenty of takeaways because you're sitting there just absorbing information from people doing more business who are very successful and learning what they do, how they do it, and trying to implement that into your business. So we're trying to bring that here locally. We have a few keynote speakers from around the country. Christina Salcido.
I got the agenda right here. You want to roll through the agenda?
Sure.
One afternoon, all forward, John. So
here, John, take it away. You know what I'm going to do it.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to be able to go through the entire
it's all
agenda.
Up here,
off
big
the top.
dog.
Go ahead. Let's see how accurate you are.
I believe in you.
So Christina is doing a keynote coming in from. Did they move to Florida? They were in New Mexico.
They are. Yeah.
They recently moved to Florida, and she is going to talk about systems to help agents grow their business. And then we have Abel Gilbert coming in from Miami. And he is going to talk about branding, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Cool. And then we have some great panels with top local agents. Nick here is going to be on an AI panel.
You consider him to be a top local agent?
He does all right for himself.
Okay, I thought so.
Meh.
So he's going to be on an AI panel, great AI panel with Connie Sowers, one of our former podcast guests.
That's
and
right.
Joe Turco, one of our former podcast guests.
Yeah, two former podcast guests.
So just bringing the pod
Turco.
to the AI panel. And then we
have
have...
one more time. If we could get people to show up for a full day, we could have done a live pod.
Could have done a live.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Why not?
Then we have a social media panel, agents who are...
Quick aside. Don't lose sight of that social media panel.
Keep it up here.
We should block out the next morning and hopefully do a couple of pods with some of our guests who are in town.
Friday morning, the 21st. Book it.
I have it booked to edit content for the event, right? Because we're doing video and you want stuff out immediately.
It's
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I have that booked out to edit and to get stuff out. So what do you want to do? Do you want to hand it off to have Jay come babysit or something?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Let's do that.
So social media panel with some of the top agents who are crushing it on social media. Then we have a top producers panel, some top producers locally who are going to talk about what's working in prospecting and what they do daily to grow their business. And then we're going to have a Zillow panel, but really any portals, online portals that agents are using. I will be on that panel along with Chris Stiles from Joe Oz's team in New Jersey. Kyle Zine from Massachusetts, and Alan Yick, a local team. And we're going to talk about winning with online portals. So it should be a great day.
That's pretty impressive, JT.
Told you it's all
you
up
remembered
here.
all that.
Of course I did.
He's super smart. So
I think he
he
just has a good memory.
That's the event. We're excited for it. What are you most excited for? What panel are you most intrigued
Has
by?
to be the AI.
Yeah, it's definitely the AI panel. I haven't heard enough of that.
Should we have you on there as like an
that would be
adversarial voice?
Great. Oh my God, no.
Ooh.
No, I don't want to drag everyone down.
I was going to moderate that one, but he could be an interesting moderator.
I'd be a very good moderator.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. No, we want to keep things positive. And plus, I'm going to be getting content anyways.
Fair.
Yeah.
You don't want me working the camera.
No.
I love it. I'm excited. So we'd love to see as many local agents or agents from anywhere really come out to the event. So forwardri.com. And if you want a little bit of a discount code, send a direct message to John or myself.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Or any of our agents, really. They all have their own unique discount. All right, so that's forward. Let's shift gears a little bit. A little bit of a mid-year update or so. We're a little bit past mid-year, but a lot of these articles came out on this one from NAR 2 days ago. This is national numbers. Home prices continue to surge. NAR data shows they released their research on home prices, affordability. Home prices rose in What percent of metro markets, all metro markets in the country, how many of them saw rising prices in the second quarter? Let's do a little game.
10%.
10%?
10? I was gonna say like 65% or something.
In the country?
I'm higher than you. Fuck.
65, 75%.
This is
that up?
national?
Yeah.
There's a lot of down markets out there.
Buddy,
80%.
homes are up almost everywhere.
But there's a lot of down markets where you can't give houses away.
Yeah, 20% of them.
The Northeast is
20%. So
80%.
80%.
80%.
Yeah.
Home prices rose
10%.
That was an awful
You're
guess.
living in LaLa land,
I thought it was
buddy.
going to be a low number. The
What
Northeast
fuck?
is
No
an
wonder he's
outlier.
floating around.
Usually I have the rose-colored glasses, but the Northeast is an outlier.
Home prices, now it doesn't
Evidently
say that.
not.
Yeah, home prices rose in 80% of metro markets in the second quarter, up from 71% last quarter, according to NAR. The data points to stronger homeowner equity and continuing affordability challenges for buyers.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, they're not up like they were back in 2021, 2022, but anything above 0% is up.
Yeah.
The median price for single-family existing homes in America is now. What's the median price across the entire country?
In America,
This great country that we call home.
625,000.
I saw this recently. I want to say 385.
434,900, up 1.5% compared to this time last year.
Okay. So you were just inferring that the numbers were up in 2021? They were more expensive?
We saw higher rates of appreciation. So we were seeing like 6, 8, 10, 12% price gains year over year.
Oh, okay. But the number right now is still higher than it in 2021.
Yeah, but the rate of appreciation was 1.5%. So it's not going up as fast,
Gotcha.
but it's still going up.
Because we're getting to the point where it's like going to be untenable for people.
During COVID 21, 22, the market we had around here was more national.
Yeah.
And then a lot of markets have shifted to a buyer's market. You hear us talk about months worth of inventory, where like under 4 months worth of inventory is a seller's market.
Right.
There's a lot of places where they have more than that inventory. So it's now a buyer's market.
Yeah.
So my guy, Lawrence Yoon, NAR's chief economist, said home sales increased despite mortgage rates rising. This testifies to the potential housing demand building up from steady job and income gains. He also said sales rose in 3 of the 4 major regions, with the South leading the way due to faster job growth. The Northeast was the exception, held back partly by slower job growth and faster appreciating home prices, which hurt affordability. That's Lawrence's take. He added, it is welcoming to see incomes rising faster than home prices, which has helped boost affordability, but the big short-term challenge to affordability is coming from rising rates. Regionally, Northeast, Midwest, Southwest. Here's a little bit of a layup. Which one saw the most appreciation?
Northeast.
Okay, how much? The entire Northeast.
What are we asking here?
Median price for Q2 in the entire Northeast year over year.
The entire Northeast median price. $585.
Oh, the entire Northeast?
Yeah.
I was going to say 465.
547,200. That was up 3.8%. What's the region?
Jesus.
Now we've got the Midwest, the South, and the West. What's the next for the median price?
The West, I would
West?
think. Yeah, California, that area out there.
Not the highest median price, but the increase.
Oh, the highest appreciation?
Yeah.
Maybe the Midwest, because I feel like a lot of people are moving to the Midwest.
Midwest, 3.6%.
A lot of people are moving to the Midwest.
What's the median sales price in the Midwest? So I was just there.
Yeah. Median sales price in the Midwest? What do you think?
$476.
You think that high?
You're having a rough day with
I'm thinking
predictions.
I'm going
lower.
off the national numbers here. The South, I know, drags
I'm
it
thinking
down.
low. I'm thinking something closer to like 385.
340, 800.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really low.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Well, that's why people are going to the Midwest.
Yep. South, 380,000, up 1%. In the West, median sales price, 637,900, down 0.8%. That was the only region with home values that depreciated in this time period year over year.
Yeah.
All right. 10 markets with the biggest yearly gains. Anybody want to take a guess at the top market in the entire country for the median price gain in Q2 year over year?
The top market.
The top
So the
market.
very top.
Most appreciation percentage wise. Not Not the highest median sales price.
Do we have to get it down to like a state?
I'll
or
even give you a
city?
state.
Oh, you do a state?
I'll give you a state. This is a tough one.
This is tough.
I wouldn't guess this one.
No? Give me a... I was going to say, could you give me a region?
It's
but
not
that's
in the
kind of
Northeast. I'll give you it's not in the Northeast.
This is the largest median gain.
The largest median price appreciation year over year.
Ohio.
Ooh. Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What is it?
Texas.
Texas.
Oh, no,
okay.
that wasn't my
Beaumont, Port Arthur, Texas, up 11%.
Okay. Okay.
Next one, shocking too.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Milwaukee.
Florida.
Florida.
Naples, Marco Island market up 10.5%.
I went with
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're coming in with someplace in Mississippi. I actually crossed the Mississippi River for the first time last week.
Yeah.
Never crossed that puppy before.
When you go to New Orleans, go on a riverboat tour.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that'd be cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we drove over it. Wasn't as impressive as I was hoping, but it was still
No.
The
cool.
water's a little silty from all the runoff and
Yep.
stuff, but it's fine.
If I remember, when I was really little, I went on a cruise. It was a Caribbean cruise, but one of our stops, we ended
You
up
went to the wrong place, bud.
We ended up
Caribbean
going.
cruise.
Ended up on the west side of the Mississippi.
We went up the Mississippi and stopped in New Orleans.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I think it was after Mexico,
All right.
and it was muddy. The water
It
was
muddy, yeah. If you ever read Huck Finn or Tom Sawyer,
A long time ago.
those boys are hanging out, swimming in that water
Yeah.
throughout the entire book, and it kind of makes it seem idyllic, but I don't know.
Cool. All right, let's round this out. So top 10 markets, year-over-year appreciation. I'm going to fly through these. Syracuse, New York.
Okay,
It's shocking.
interesting.
I went to Syracuse once. I hope to never go back.
Yeah, it's not.
So
What's going on?
up 9.6% in Syracuse. And we got Hartford and Connecticut up 8%.
Okay.
East Lansing, Michigan up 7.8%. Ohio, there's your Ohio, John, up 7.7, number 7. And coming in the number 8 spot,
Providence.
the Providence Warwick
Providence.
RI Metro Market up 7.4%.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. So that's a number 8 market.
7.4%.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, which is interesting because they look at the Providence Metro Market, which does include other areas, including like Fall River and whatnot. In my numbers, which we'll get to in a second, looking at strictly single-family homes in Rhode Island overall, the median sales price this year came in at $529 in Q2, up about 5.7%.
Okay.
So the NAR numbers showing 7.4% in the entire metro market.
Mm.
Then we got Pennsylvania
NARs
and Wisconsin.
Or NAR's just single family?
It doesn't really say here. I don't. Believe, it does say single family. Yeah. But again, it's the metro market as well.
Yeah.
10 most expensive markets of the most expensive markets of the second quarter. What is the most expensive market in the country from a median sales price?
Gotta be California.
It is in California.
Yeah.
The top 3 are in California.
Yeah.
4 of the top 5 are in California. And get this, I think it's 7 of the top 10 are all in California.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's a place that also they have room to build. It's not that they're like,
Some red tape.
yeah, there's definitely red tape for sure, but they definitely have room to build. I don't know that you would, if you were to ask someone what is the problem in California, it would be necessarily that they're not building enough.
Well, that's one of the biggest inventory challenges around here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just different market.
Yeah. I'll talk
California's
to
huge.
I was talking to a team in Texas, and they're like, "What's new development like?" And I was like, "Well, you get like a one-off house or a development.
Yeah.
Could be
4 or 5 houses.
6,
Right.
maybe 10. That's a good size."
Mhm.
And they just looked at me and turned their head. And I was like, "What about you?" They're like, like 800 houses." I was
Right.
like, okay.
Well, California also makes sense because they have like the GDP of a small country.
Mhm.
They produce way more for our country than like pretty much the entire South. So that's where everyone's going to get jobs, and obviously that's going to drive up prices because everyone wants to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
No
thing with the
guesses
Northeast.
on the top market.
Oh,
San Francisco,
Number 2.
number 2. Is Los
Is
Angeles
this-
number 1?
Nope.
Nope. San Diego.
wait, is this
Los Angeles is 10.
is this the highest median or the rate of growth
Highest
year over year?
median.
It's the highest median.
San Jose.
San Jose.
Wow.
San Jose,
Interesting.
Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, California. Median sales price $2,050,000, which was down 4.2%.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's for a median.
Jeremy Larson is, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeremy Larson's doing good.
And then San Francisco, Oakland, Hayward, median sales price $1.5 million. So
That's the median.
$500,000 lower, and that was up 5.2%. Then we got Anaheim, Santa Ana, Irvine, 1.485. Then we go out to Hawaii, and then San Diego, Salinas, California, Oxnard, Thousand Oaks, Ventura, California, San Luis, I don't know.
Obispo.
Yeah. All right. So that's our national outlook for the podcast episode number 40.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
you know what the median household income in San Jose is?
Median
Yes.
household,
You just looked that up, didn't you?
Yeah.
400,000.
140,000 a year.
Well, excuse me.
Approximately 140,000 a year.
It's the median
Wow.
household.
That's the median household income in San Jose,
Jesus.
California. So how are people affording to live there? Unless you're mega wealthy.
insane.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. It's roughly the same around here, like 120, 130,000, something like that.
That's nuts.
Yep.
All right, we should wrap this up soon.
Because it's getting too depressing. Where did that come from?
I'm just looking at the time.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was having fun, but okay.
So we already did a content diamond. We did a YouTube video on the Q2 market stats for Rhode Island. So if you want to dive into all those numbers, go check out our YouTube channel. Be happy to share those numbers with you. Overall theme: new listings up slightly, sales down, median sales price, average sales price up. Go check it out. Quick. I wanted to shout out EXP. I saw their Q2 results. Sales volume was up 15%
Nice.
year over year for EXP.
Boom.
60.5 billion. Sales transactions up 12%. Per agent productivity up 6%. Cash on hand up 18%. Revenue 11%. EBITDA, adjusted EBITDA, 120. EBITDA. You know what EBITDA stands for?
No.
Okay. Earnings before interest. What is the?
Oh, he doesn't even know.
Earnings
How dare
before
you.
interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization.
Fantastic. Never need to use that.
Okay. Agent account up 6%.
Okay.
Mortgage News Daily average fixed rate right now, 30-year fixed rate. You know what it is today, John?
I know what it was yesterday afternoon. 675, holding strong.
Knocked it dead. 6.75 right now.
You do have rose-colored glasses because you were like, it's gonna hit 5. It's gonna hit the 5.
No, it's
Or
not.
you were telling me that like last year. You were saying.
No, it's not.
We had no agenda today, so I just pulled up some random tabs on my computer as we
Love
were
it.
working through it. So
Yeah.
I kind of like this method. Yeah.
This is nice.
All right, hypothetical situation. I didn't want to think. I didn't want to use AI and offend Nate, so I just found I found a Reddit
Ooh.
with some
It's
interesting
probably got good
hypotheticals.
ones in there.
Yeah. So here's one. Would you live 1,000 years in stop time? You're able to choose when this happens, so long as it's within 48 hours of accepting this deal.
Okay.
You'll be restored to perfect physical health, and this will not change during the time stop. You may optionally also choose to take a perfect memory, which will persist once time has resumed.
Wow.
This is done magically, so yes, you'll be able to see, hear, and move, but you won't age during this time either. Everything will stay exactly as it was when this happened and will resume flawlessly once time resumes. So no plane crashes, nuclear meltdowns, everything you engage with, except for people, will function as normal.
Wow. Okay.
So people aren't like frozen. You're living in this time.
Yeah. So like we could freeze right now. And
Yeah.
like August
And that's
6th,
it. You're frozen in that time.
10:33 a.m.
Yeah.
We are here. We can just live this over and over again for 1,000.
And you have 48 hours to decide?
Yeah.
Okay. Which time?
I
Anytime.
think you pick any time.
In your life?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds pretty good.
that sounds pretty dope, honestly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's next?
Would you want to do that? And when would
you
it
want
be?
to do it?
And when would it be?
Oh, I thought it was like, would you
I thought it was a
rather
would
do
you
this
rather as
or-
well. Yeah.
Would you
or
live
die.
1,000 years and stop time?
And stop time. What? Okay. Well, first I want to hear what springs to mind for both of you immediately as far as some of the happiest times of your life. Like when you first had your kids, because you got to think about if it's stop time. If you're stopping when your kid's 3 years old, they're not growing up for 1,000 years. They're right there.
But they will
And
when you resume time.
When you resume time. But for 1,000 years, you're stuck with a 3-year-old.
That sounds exhausting.
This is what I'm saying. So you
My
gotta be
initial
very
reaction
careful.
was yes. My second reaction
Was no.
was no. I don't think I would.
1,000 years is a long time.
It's a long time.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like part of what makes life enjoyable and worth living is knowing that you have limited amount of time to do what you want and really savoring those moments.
Yeah.
If you have 1,000 years to do that, it's like anything becomes annoying and trite after 1,000 years, even if it's something you love doing.
I think my answer is no.
Do you remember that you've been doing it over and over and over again for 1,000 years?
Yeah, you have memory.
He's like, if I had to deal with my 3-year-old for 1,000 years, do I have to remember it then afterwards?
There have been some really fun times that I would love to live again for 1,000 years, but after 1,000 years, it could become pretty redundant.
If it said like 200 years or 100 years, like I think I would be like, all right, yeah, let's. Maybe. But 1,000 years, of the same time period, over and over again. And I think part of like what Nate said is the joy of knowing that there's like growth and evolution and change.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in the same thing over and over, as much as it's awesome, like I love being with my kids right now. They're a lot of fun, 14, 9, like they're little humans, like they've got personalities. They're doing cool things where like I would never do the baby stage. Like, like it was joyous and all that, but like, oh God, that would be
it's exhausting.
Torture to do that over and over again. But I don't think I would. Like part of it's like exciting. Like Lily's going to high school. Like I'm going to see a new version of her and like all these new fun things. And eventually graduations. And like I'll hate when they're out of the house. Like I'm sure we'll have fun, but it's going to be sad when they're gone. But I think part of the, like what's fun is like that.
Yeah,
life changes, and I don't think I would do it.
Now, if you had said I could live for 1,000 years, and at any point I could go back to a certain period of time, that's a different question. That would be, I'd say yes, but yeah, I don't think I would for 1,000 years. There's all the great moments in my life are also tinged with some pretty hard times, so you'd have to relive all that too. For me personally. So. And
think about like you always get excited about what's coming, what's new, like you know what I mean? Like,
you especially, I think you crave novelty, and I like growth too and change. And I don't like remaining stagnant. I feel like for 1,000 years you'd feel stagnant. Yeah. But John's thinking maybe not.
John was a quick yes.
I like that. Yeah, I like that it's different though. I like that the answer is different.
Like there have been some really fun times in life, and sometimes you're sad when they're over. You're like, oh man, that was awesome. I wish I could keep going. So why not?
Right.
Go do it all over again. Enjoy it for a long time.
Would you be a kid for 1,000 years? Now that's a different kind of thing, right? Like if you're thinking nostalgia, you could be like, I could go back to being 10,
12,
or 12 for 1,000 years.
This summer where I was like Little League All-Stars.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I'd go back to the 90s in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet to be a kid and not have to worry about and have responsibilities, and then knowing that after those 1,000 years, you're like, oh, I can go back to being with my family and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty appealing.
It's tempting.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Did you give an answer?
Yes.
You're doing it?
Yeah.
You're doing it. What time?
I don't know. I have 48 hours.
It's such a cop-out. Such a cop-out.
Next episode, he'll let us know.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
All right. Want to do another one, or are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So I guess
Solid
that's
hour.
the pod today.
Yeah. Don't sound so disappointed.
I guess that's the pod.
You want to pause this for 1,000 years? Keep reliving it?
No,
I didn't think so.
He wouldn't spend his time with us.
No, I don't think so. That's fine.
I would love to have you guys as part of my life for the 1,000 years, but I don't want 1,000 years.
Just straight up.
Like,
don't
I'll
want
give you
1,000
1,000
years.
seconds.
1,000 seconds. Yeah. If it was like, again, if it was like maybe half that, 500 years, and I could just travel throughout whatever, I would be more intrigued to be able to go back in time. If it was like, hey, you can go back to like the 1800s and live for 1,000 years, I'd be like, I might want to try that.
Live 1,000 years and just zip to wherever you want, whenever you want.
Exactly.
I mean,
that sounds dope. That sounds dope. Sort of like Quantum Leap style. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Have you heard the song "If We Were Vampires"? Noah Khan does it. I think it's a cover actually. But
no, but it sounds right up my alley. Sounds macabre. I like spooky stuff.
He took over my Spotify.
He did?
A few weeks ago, and now Noah Khan keeps playing.
Really? I don't know if I know Noah Khan.
I went and saw Noah Khan at Fenway during his 4-night historic sold-out run. Great show.
Boy.
Great show.
What kind of genre of music?
It's kind of like I'll call it like New England folk. It's like very
okay.
It's very folky.
Yeah, folky. That's cool. I like folk music.
So here's a song by Noah Khan and Wesley Schultz. If We Were Vampires, and let's see here. It talks about how, like, here's the lyrics. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. It's likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together, but one day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we'd go out on the sidewalk and smoke.
Right.
And laugh at all the lovers and their plans. I wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand.
Yeah.
You know? So
it would have less gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I just thought it played in with our hypothetical.
It's good. That's good. That is good. That's very poetic as well. Yeah, you wouldn't. You life would be kind of a joke. It'd be like not have as much gravity and weight to each moment.
Exactly.
That's part of it is being human and knowing that it's limited and cherishing that time.
It's deep.
We're leaving on a very existential note. I like it.
This is a fun pod. Let's give it a rating.
Yeah.
First one with no guests in a while. Not that we love having guests, but it was kind of a
But
throwback.
it's, back to the old school. I like it.
No agenda. It was solid. I'll go 8-7.
Ooh.
Travis Kelce, you love Kelce.
Oh,
What do you make of that? We even talked about their wedding. We haven't talked about it so much.
we're out of time. We're up against it.
Yeah, they did get married, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't believe we haven't covered that. Next one. Put that on the docket.
Yeah.
Put that on the docket.
Old news.
What do you think?
I'm gonna give it a 9.3.
Yeah, I had a good time too. I'd say I'll do a 9.2.
Awesome. Well, thanks for listening. That's a wrap on episode 40, Shootin' the SHT. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. I just totally stole your line.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no, it works.
Give us something.
No, that's fine. That works. Thanks,
awesome. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Thanks, fellas.
Come to Forward.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Shootin' the SHT. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. And if you enjoyed this content, please share it with others and leave us a rating and a review. Buying, selling, or want to connect with Nick and JT? Visit Slocum Home Team on Facebook and Instagram or slocumhometeam.com. We'll see you next time.